Hello everybody, it is Wednesday. It is a brand new set of objectives. Objectives week 2. Information's in the description if you're going to check out the spreadsheet we're going to be looking at in a second, but you also catch me mid-flow in fighting a dual target. One of the recommendations I have is one of the first objectives you will get is to go and defeat either a Peni Parker or a Spider-Man 2099. Now, in my research in preparation for this video, I didn't find a decent enough location. There are some decent locations. I will go over some questing options in order to defeat a Peni Parker or indeed defeat a Spider-Man 2099. I would say the better ones are the Peni Parker ones. If you're doing the event quest multiple times, you will find that you're facing against Peni Parker, but we want to try and save you as much energy as possible. Doing 5 duels against Rue Space 2.0 will give you that one there, Rue 2.0. View profile, or duel, sorry, duel is the thing to do. Duel, you'll see if I click it, there we go, a 3-star rank 1 Peni Parker, and I think that's kind of like a great option to go and do that. It kind of gets you up to 5. You might be thinking, okay, well, where do I get my final one to? By the way, you can double bubble on that one. So on that, recommendation wise, to double bubble, use a champion that is a villain based champion. You could see I was using Dr. Doom in that moment. It allows me to do part of that particular objective, which looks like that, Villainous Kin. So again, we're kind of like double bubbling with that one. I should have dexed a bit more in order to do part of excuse me, had katsu curry for dinner. That repeated on me. I just finished that. Always make sure to fully eat your food. Well, I did fully eat my food. In any case, not enough about that. I get back into the swing of things. Okay, so everything seems a bit chaotic now. Let's try and just kind of calm it down a bit, because I wanted to get this video out in a timely fashion. So if you want to get more Peni Parkers to defeat, go to the likes of ISO Fields or Catalyst Vault. In ISO Fields, it doesn't happen all the time, but it happens some of the time. If you go into the hard mode and the medium mode, if you have a little look around, there you can see there's a Peni Parker right there. If you just need to finish up just getting that last final one. There's also that in the Catalyst Fields as well. So, and also side quest. It's just down to you how much you see the kind of the spend of the energy consumption versus, you know, kind of getting the W with the objective. Again, down to personal choice on that one. Do bear in mind as well for the solo event and getting access to your energy harvest. As you're doing it, you're literally smashing it. I mean, look, I wasn't even looking with that, and I've already kind of done the first one. You know, with the other ones, I get to collect them whenever I get to collect them. So you will find yourself doing these just general grinding. So look, you can do Arena for free, or you can do some of the methods that we've just showcased for this particular video. So as well, where do I recommend doing things like the Dexterity and landing mediums? Because that's the other part of this as well. Mystic Protagonisticator. You can do this, and I recommend this when you're doing Dexterities and also medium attacks and also SP2s. I would recommend using a Mystic Champion that builds special attacks very quickly, or builds up to power very quickly, and do that in Realm of Legends. So Realm of Legends is always an ideal scenario. You could do it in any piece of content as you go through the month, but at least with Realm of Legends you get to get health potions at the end of the fight, but at the same time you can do stuff like mediums as part of what we've got to do, but also we've got to do some dexterities. So there's 1 dex, there's 2 dex, there's no dex, there's another dex, you know what I mean. The more that you kind of line up medium, switch out about it, medium. That's just kind of the way it is. Another dex, another 2 dex, maybe 3 dex there. Let's do that again. Dex, come on, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Dex, and dex. Well, that was a parry, but medium. That was a couple of lights in there. Medium. And then we go dex again, medium. You see what I mean here? We're just kind of repeating here, medium. It would be great if I was counting, and that's the other thing as well. Maybe counting would have been helpful, but at least you kind of get the idea. Yes, we're not doing very much in the way of damage, but that's not the point. The point is of things is just trying to get as much as possible when it comes to the mediums, as much as possible. We've got these 50 medium attacks. 1, 2. I think I've done this kind of enough dexterity-wise. I'm going to do it 20 times. So again, this is all about trying to smash this out as much as possible. I think I've definitely done the the dexterities. I'm pretty certain of that. It'd be great guesswork if I've actually kind of got that right. And one thing that I would recommend is kind of like either finishing the fight, or it's a case of just kind of like quitting the fight. It's just down to you. You know, in a matter of minutes, you're just seeing this kind of like, you know, as live as we kind of doing at the moment, you kind of like should pretty much have smashed this out. I can imagine I've done all of these now. We'll do a few more dexterities just to kind of make sure that we're getting it done. But this is a very straightforward piece of objectives. No input there, but that's a normal thing with the game. Do 2 more final mediums, and then that's probably it for the time being. But the thing to point out is it's very kind of low energy, or not low energy. This is low energy. But look, you can either do it in other pieces of content as you so fitly choose. But yeah, quitting out there, you can see we did the dexes. Not quite sure about the medium side of things. I should have really checked that. Oh, I did all the mediums. Go me. I get a Scooby snack. But yeah, a lot of this is incredibly easy, and you know, on the thumbnail it probably showcase all the ones done, but this is something that you can literally just knock out and get sorted as soon as possible. As I said, the options are that we could just go and smash through the likes of Proving Grounds to get to that Penny Parker if we so choose. It may not be a case that the champion is on the route. It should be. It really should be. But you know, we'll just quickly do that. I'll probably cut the video to kind of do that, but this is already done in a very kind of like quick time. It's very timely, people. It's very, very timely. So, final fight, Penny Parker, the last one I need to do, and I think I've actually done another Mystic-based challenge. What? Sorry, a villain-based challenge. So that's a villain there, and yep, there we go. Villainous Kin has been done at the same time as well, and that is all bar the SP2s. I'm going to quickly knock that out and give you a time frame of how long it took to do this. Now, normally I use Morningstar with a parry heavy, gets me the power game buff quickly, but I'm going to be trying out an old classic one. This is like old school type synergy. I'm talking like 12.0 kind of days, where we've got Scarlet Witch as main champion, and then got ourselves some Black Widows with a double power gain, which you can see is like plus 5%, so it's plus 10% per champion there, plus the Hawkeye. I could choose any other champion for this one setup, but I like this, so let's go classic. 12 SP2s to do. That's quite a quick ramp up on the power. I'm already at like half a bar of power just by 5 hits, so that's not too bad. So whilst I was recording that little segment, I kind of realised that, yeah, it probably would have been better to just use Hyperion. As I said, Morningstar's an option because you do that parry heavy, but I mean, just look at this. Like, with that synergy of power gain, I'm still able to kind of ramp up quite quickly with my lovely little, power rotation. I think I'm on special number 7, maybe that's 8. So yes, getting close. Also, I'm definitely not playing Hyperion right, and the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to over damage. If I over damage, it means that I'm not able to perform the 12 SP2s in the fight. I want to keep Winter Soldier alive as much as possible, just so I can use him as a little bit of well, what's the word? You know, punching bag, that's the word I was looking for. So I can do one more. I think this might be enough. I could be wrong. And obviously I downed the champion. So hopefully, fingers crossed that I've done enough. I've done enough. I did 14 in here. There we go. That's week 2's objectives all smashed out. Hope this guide helped. Do check out on the link in the description information about, well, the guide. Yes, the guide. Information link in the description. With all the info right there. So go and check it out. The spreadsheet's out. And also check out and support other content that I've done. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.